On June 19th, 2016, in Wilkes-Barre, that seems to be the theme, at Janetti's Hotel, on a king-sized bed, Mike Lennon, Jeff Tallarico, Robert Mooney, Bill Hayen, and myself witnessed the greatest comeback in NBA history, perhaps the greatest comeback in Earth history. And it was such a transcendent experience that I don't think those bed legs ever touched the ground. So I'm going to read an essay from a forthcoming book that touches on that comeback. And the book is called Phantom Signs, The Muse in Universe City. It's a book of essays, and this essay is called English. John Smeltzer is an Indian. There's more. I am an Irishman. Kyrie Irving is a Celtic. Smeltzer has documentation from the Atna Native Corporation. I have an Irish passport. Kyrie has a Shamrock jersey. In addition to his position as shareholder in Atna, Smeltzer has blurbs from Norman Mailer, J.D. Salinger, Coretta Scott King, Archbishop Tutu, Chinua Achebe, Noam Chomsky, Ray Bradbury, and the Dalai Lama. I have a trophy from the 1976 All-Ireland basketball tourney. I also sang Clancy Brothers songs on family car trips. Kyrie is a flat earther. He is also skeptical about dinosaurs. They find one bone, he says, and they make up the rest digitally. On a trek through the Alaskan tundra, Smeltzer unearthed the frozen carcass of a woolly mammoth. Unfortunately, he was starving and had to eat the evidence. My mother's pet name was Pet. Pet's favorite song was "The Bold Phelim Brady, the Bard of Armagh." Many people express shock when they learn that Kyrie Irving believes the earth is flat. He went to Duke, they say. Atna, say Native American representatives, is a corporation with shareholders who may or may not be Native American. Pet said to sing my name proud. Smeltzer Stealing Indians was named a finalist in the Penn Awards. When they finally found out his name, the nomination was rescinded. Phelim is not, finally, Irish for flip, my pet name. I have seen a lot of things, says Kyrie, that my educational system said is real that turns out to be completely fake. Smeltzer's second novel won the James Jones first novel contest. Then the prize was rescinded. On a car trip, my family accidentally left Pet behind at a rest stop. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver says that even though he and Irving attended the same college, they may have taken different classes. Smeltzer claims to be the last living speaker of Atna. On his website, there is a dictionary and pronunciation guide, and a YouTube clip expounding on Atna phonetics. When the Clancys flipped to Irish, I babbled, "Oro shehavaha walya is to deal ta leshna gaula." Silver says that he believes Irving was trying to be provocative. The chair of the James Jones Award Committee says, "We took him off the website because he's an embarrassment to us." When Phantom Signs went to Universe City, one anonymous reader flipped the bird at the rhetorical question, "Who wants to read an essay on race by a pale-faced junior geezer?" Duke's Kyrie Irving webpage displays 31 bullet points, including his Australian birth and his pet's name, without one mention of class. Marlon James, who graduated from Wilkes University, where Smeltzer taught briefly before being released, said he is a living con job. In English, the Clancy brothers sang gibberish, but in West Cork, one evening of late out abandoned I strayed, I'm bound for Clonakilty, I was making me way. At Ballinascarthy some time I delayed, just like the song. Flat earthers are truthers, believing, says the English dictionary, that an important subject or event is being concealed from the public by a powerful conspiracy. Released phantom signs may flip the name Trump for the name Smeltzer. Kyrie Irving may flip to Kobe Bryant, or with opposite spin, Steve Francis. I could flip to incomplete. Anonymous sources say Kyrie doesn't want to be treated like LeBron's son. Smeltzer's adoptive father says he's a blonde, blue-eyed Caucasian, just like anyone else. After her death, I found Pet's documents listing place of birth as Motherwell, Scotland, not, as she'd always claimed, Armagh. Kyrie's Pepsi commercial alter ego is a junior geezer, Uncle Drew. Smeltzer says his father is trying to publicly destroy his son. If Phelim is not flip, I am not sung. Flat earthers are not birthers, but both flip off truth. Based on his Native American birth, Smeltzer was hired by the University of Alaska. Then he was rescinded. A Ballinascarthy barman thumbed a shamrock on my Beamish head. Just messing, he said. LeBron must have messed with Kyrie's head. On his website, Smeltzer said he used careful wording during the hiring process. The question was never put to me point blank, are you a full-blood Indian? I was very careful with the dictionary, finding the word affiliated. After all, says Smeltzer, I was an English major. The anonymous reader flipped out at phantom signs. Flat earthers believe nothing they can't see. The Kenyon Review published 2 Smeltzer poems. Then publication was rescinded. According to Irish baby names, Phelim means good forever, whereas the Urban Dictionary says weirdo with very thin eyebrows, sunbed skin, very strange hairstyle, that drinks a lot, and drives home the next day still over the limit like an absolute wanker. Kyrie says, if someone didn't teach you were on a spinning ball orbiting the sun, is that what you'd observe with your senses? We believe, John Spencer said, a university spokesman, to be an Alaska native at the time of the hire. 3 songs after forgetting Pet, we missed her. 2 songs later, we turned back. Kyrie has been traded to the Boston Celtics. In Queens, Boston is taboo, but I love shamrocks. On his website, Smeltzer has posted a defense. He is traduced. His stepfather is his father. The faculty at the University of Alaska are mean. Native American critics misunderstand. The Penn and Jones committees and Wilkes administration and Kenyon editors hate real writers. The anonymous reader would not sign off on phantom signs. Kyrie spun everything to be released from James. Does rescinding Smeltzer release us? There are things that cannot be released, and this is the drive and reason for phantom signs, and for all literature, and for the spinning globe. Kyrie Irving has the sweetest English in the game, but he has never released his transcripts. Playing in Ireland, I signed autographs Rick Barry. Do Trump's hands flatten belief? Kyrie's release could have left him anywhere. Phoenix, Sacto, Deathlin. Sherman Alexie says, I just want to go on the record, in case I unexpectedly die, that I never read a book by Smeltzer. Kyrie Irving says he wanted to be himself alone. Ourselves alone is English for Sinn Féin. Ergo, Kyrie is a terrorist. Debbie Reese says his representations of his own identity are a mess. His writing is a mess. The anonymous reader may have been expending final effort against spin and could spare no hand against more English. Sports Illustrated says, "Can what one senses discredit what mathematics proves?" Anonymously, Smeltzer was himself alone. Named, he was rescinded. After the anonymous reader checked no under publish, University named another reader. Ergo, Phantom Signs is released into your hands. In the fourth quarter of Game 7 of the 2016 NBA Finals, during the greatest comeback on Earth's history, Irving spun from Klay Thompson, stutter-stepped, and dove to the hole, where he wrong-footed his leap and flipped from his left hip an orb, which lofted just over the outstretched hand of fellow flat-earther Draymond Green, was released from gravity and re-entered the Earth's pull, kissing the glass beyond the left upper corner of the square with the exact English to complete the perfect angle and fall as Kyrie landed through hoop and net. Nothing past that English do I truth. Thanks.